Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about a dash cam. Now this one here is made by a Redtiger. It's a company that I never dealt with before. In UK I paid £119.99. Recommended retail price is £139.99. But they always have some kind of an on-screen voucher. This one here can do 4K front-facing camera, so you should be capturing higher resolution. So you should be able to see more details, and we're going to test it for you guys. And also got a rear recording camera, but only 1080p. You can get the cheap one 1080p recording device for maybe 50 quid or so, but this one can do 4K, and I want to test it out. My video is never scripted, just my open box and experience to show you guys what it can and what it can't do. If you find my information useful, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to my channel to help me grow. Quite a simple design, you don't have a lot of graphics on there. They don't even have specification on the outer sleeves. There we go, so you flip it open and that's the actual camera. It does have a screen on the back, very lightweight. Power button on the side, a micro SD card slot on the side. You got AV in where you put in the rear camera, a USB slot for power, I guess. And then you got a couple of navigation buttons on the side and a reset button at the bottom of the unit. Alright, so here is all the wire connection and the secondary camera. Okay, first off you got a cigarette socket power device with a long cable. Then you got the rear camera which you attach to your back of the car, and again a long wire which should be able to go all the way from the back through the back passenger seat, through the footwell, up onto the front camera. The base, you got the 3M gel sticker here to stick on the windscreen, and then you can adjust up and down, but there is no left and right adjustment, only up and down. So the camera connects to the base by slotting it on like this. Okay, and the base, you will see there is like metal connectors. And the reason for that is because this is actually the built-in GPS for the camera. So it records your geolocation. Quite smart. The only thing is it doesn't turn left and right. So when you mount it on the dash, you really have to center it, so you get the view from the middle of the car. So that's it. I'm going to power it up and see what I can do with this. So you got optional way to power this on. You can use a USB power plug, just like this one that you use to charge your phone, or obviously you can use this one for inside the car. But at the moment, I'm just going to plug it into my normal USB here. If I plug it in, and it should come on, just like when you turn on your car. When it sends power, then it will boot up. So it's beeping because there is no SD card in there at the moment, but I'll just let you see the screen. It's a wide kind of a screen, and the wire is in the front, that's why you can't see. Oh, I think it is so clear on the screen. If I just put something in front of the camera and a little test and see if you can see what this is. And yes, it's an infrared temperature probe thing. Anyway, so you can see what is in the front, which is my hand at the moment, and also the rear. And the screen is really sharp and wide, so it's really good. Good quality. The menu system, you press on the side and you go up and down, and all the usual stuff is there. And this part I can show you in the car later on, no problem. But date stamp, if you want it or not. The main thing is like you can set GPS stamp, so this will record your speed. So if you're a naughty driver, you might not want to record your speed. Just saying. The video can work both ways as evidence. Speed unit, you can choose like in miles per hour or kilometers an hour. The other one that I always mess around with is loop. So a dash cam will always record and overwrite the oldest file on the record card. You can choose 1 minute, 3 minutes and 5 minutes. I always choose 5. It's just so that, you know, if a lot of these won't. So if there is a missing chunk between every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes or every 1 minute, so in between clips, sometimes there's a glitch. If you want to have a useful video, I do tend to like it in big chunk rather than a 1 minute chunk. And also another function I haven't seen before is called fatigue driving. So I guess it's just an alarm timer thing. You can set an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I think it will just come up on the message to say, oh, you know what, you've been driving for so long, please take a rest or something like that. So a micro SD card go on the side here, and you should get a fast card as well, because it does record. Oops. Because it does record not only 4K, but also record another channel of 1080p. So, okay, this is really strange now because we got 3 cameras looking at myself. Yeah, so I got my Canon EOS R, which is there. I'm going to cut into the Redtiger 4K main camera. So this is, like in the front, you say 4K GPS Wi-Fi. I'm sure this is going to be way too close to my face. And then you have the rear camera, which is this tiny one, which is 1080p. Okay, let's do a camera face-off look. Alright, so this is a 3-way video recording. I'm just messing around. Okay, let's show you guys some in-car video then. So now this is mounted much better on the windscreen, but still it got a bit of a, you can see that it gives a bit of a rocking motion. It's already tightened, so it is something to do with the mount. I'm not sure how it affects the driving. When it's driving and there's a lot of motion, I'm not too sure. Apart from that, so far so good. The screen is really clear. Another cool thing about this camera is that as you can see here, you can actually connect to your phone through a Wi-Fi. And me, I'm parked between 2 cars, by the way, outside my drive. Obviously this is a 2-camera system, one for the front, one for the back. So this one doesn't really have a camera facing me right now, so the cabin is not being recorded. You can buy good cameras now with 3 cameras and high definition. Today is super sunny, so the dash cam should have no problem picking up any images whatsoever. And I love this area. So here will be a good test because you got very bright sunshine into very dark areas. Like here. Here is really shady. That car got really fast. I'm not going to catch up with him. Breaking the speed limit way too fast. You see? Why you go so fast? Now you got stuck behind bus. Nice car though. It's a Jaguar, I think. Jaguar F-Type. And the registration is P77 something something something. I'm not going to say it out loud, but a good thing about this car, a GS 450H, is that it's a hybrid. So whenever you stop at traffic lights and you're not pressing on the pedal, it's completely silent. and it's not really a stop engine either. The engine is on demand. When you go really slow like now, the engine is not on at all. Even if I need to push it a little bit, it's not going to move the engine until you really step on it and engine will kick in. Like this going down slope, you're not using the engine at all. This is pure battery driven. But the battery is so small, this is more like a, they call this a performance hybrid. So not really a planet saving or petrol saving device. Sport Direct over there. I'm not sure if you can see the sign. On the right hand side, the sign is Thomas Brown, like an estate agent. Got a couple of topless guy right here. The signboard say "Welcome to Orpington." I'm gonna go a bit faster over here. My favorite shop on the left is coming up. Can you see what it is? Right here. I really hope this is a real 4K camera, because I remember the 1080p, you can read number plate, but the compression rate and all that makes it really hard if it is like not the right condition. But 4K, you are capturing so much more data per second. You should be able to see a lot more details. Let's play a game. I spy with my little eye something yellow. I love this car. It will be a shame to get rid of it, but I am selling it. So if you guys are watching this video in the UK and looking for a GS450H, then give me a shout. I mean, this is not like pristine condition. It is an old car, but everything works. I'm sure it got a lot more life out of it. The last 3 servicing is done by Lexus in Sidcup. I spy with my little eye something red. Watching this video, please share, like and subscribe to my channel. It's now 10, almost 11 o'clock, and I waited this time because in summer it gets dark very late. So this car at the moment is all electric, so it's very quiet. I got the aircon off because I don't really need it at the moment. So this is still electric. Now the engine kicks in. So much fun. Anyway, so this is a nighttime drive, just to show you guys what the quality is like right here. Anyway, so this is my quiet neighborhood at 11 o'clock at night, not many cars about. So there you have it, a 4K dash cam in 2021. But I hope I show you what it can and what it can't do, and you be the judge of how good or how bad this is. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more interesting gadgets. Bye bye.